Are you ready? All right, well, turn to your neighbor and say, I say yes to expressing my true nature.
I say yes.
Well, that sounds like a yes. Let me get my glasses here. Well, today is another special service, a sacred ritual, held at the beginning of each year when we have the opportunity to say yes to a new name, a new way of being, of living, of shining. So this is an opportunity to reach a new level of awareness in knowing the truth of our divine nature. Because, folks, when we know that, the way is clear. So this is not something we resolve to do or be from our heads, from our intellect. This is something that is revealed to us from our innate inner wisdom and is a new, expanded, deepened expression of what we are. And saying yes to this new name is answering the inner pull or nudge or invitation. Is something nudging you right now? Just check within. Is something kind of pulling at you? Maybe. Maybe this is just an opportunity, an invitation to express what is uniquely, powerfully, and beautifully wanting to express at this point on your spiritual journey. And this is what this white stone ceremony is all about and what we're going to be experiencing this morning. So what has your inner wisdom been pulling you, inviting you to do and be and express? You know, every single one of us is a spiritual being with a unique divine expression and purpose. And our purpose rises up from within us. It's our spiritual nature, our true identity, calling to express. Excuse me. So in Unity, we talk about the name of something being considered its nature. So the name of something is its nature. In biblical times, a name was a very sacred thing. Name changes in the Bible are considered to be symbols or shifts in consciousness. Remember that if you've studied the Bible? So in the Hebrew Bible, Abram's name became Abraham. Sarai's name changed to Sarah. And as they evolved and answered their inner calling, their wisdom and purpose, their names changed. So it's a reflection of the expression of their true nature. In the New Testament, before Paul was the Apostle Paul, the story says that his name was Saul. He was a Pharisee, a strict adherer to Jewish law, who was capturing and killing Christians. And Saul had a conversion experience on the road to Tarsus, in which he deeply transformed and realized he would become a Christian himself, and went on to answer his unique calling to create Christian churches throughout the world. It is then that he became known as Paul. So the name Saul meant personal will. His character transformed from personal will to a more enlightened will. His name change was indicative of the shift in consciousness that had occurred within him. His new name reflected a new direction, a new purpose and expression. So again, what's nudging you? What's alive in you right now that is seeking greater expression? So just take a moment. Take a moment. What is nudging, pulling, inviting you? Is it pulling you? You know, sometimes we feel like we're being pushed. I've heard the adage, pushed by vision, pulled by pain. So what's pushing, what's pulling, what's nudging, what's inviting, what's calling, what's inspiring, what's empowering you this morning? So the ceremony we'll experience today is based on the scripture from Revelation chapter 2, verse 17 that says this: "Let anyone who has an ear listen to what the Spirit is saying. To everyone who conquers, I will give some of the hidden manna, and I will give a white stone, and on the white stone is written a new name that no one knows except the one who receives it." See, back in the times of Jesus, When someone served a sentence in prison or was in bondage in any way, upon their release, they were given a white stone to signify that they had completed their obligation and were now free. The color white represents purification. A white stone represented a clean slate, a blank canvas on which those who had escaped bondage and conquered the prison of the past could claim a new way of life, a new way of being that represented their freedom. So again, I ask, what is your inner wisdom calling you to know so that you can experience your inherent freedom? To express freely and claim all that you are. Last week, you released the past. You said yes to being free, to being new. And that newness is what we're claiming today for ourselves on our white stone. And only you know your new name. Only you can claim it. It isn't decided for us by someone else. Our divinity is calling for expression through a new name that is only ours. And this new name, this new nature that we claim today will support us in what is uniquely ours to do, be, and express. Doesn't that sound exciting? Yeah. In this white stone ceremony, what we are doing is turning within and listening to our inner wisdom, allowing it to open us to the realization of our new name. So are you ready? Are you available? Are you open? And are you willing? Okay, Jim. Jim's going to play some beautiful reflective music, so take a deep breath. Yeah, take a deep breath. And consciously, once again, open your heart and mind for the next few moments. So open your heart, open your mind, feel your availability, feel your receptivity, feel your willingness. Take a deep breath and bring your awareness to right here and right now in this present moment. Just gently close your eyes. It typically helps us to close out the outer distractions. And allow yourself to consciously feel the divine presence you are with every breath that you take. You are so whole and so divine. Precious being you are. And feel the warmth of divine love in your heart. Open your heart. Feel the divine love you are completely infilling and surrounding you. Know that you're safe. It's safe here for you to reflect, to turn within, and allow your wisdom to inform you right now. You are a divine, unique expression that is in this moment opening up to receive a new name. A new expression, a new way of being, a new direction to take, a new possibility to unfold. You are open and receptive to claiming that for yourself now. So if you don't have your white stone in your hand, take your white stone in your hand right now. Is there anyone that does not have a white stone? If you don't have a white stone, just raise your hand. Okay. So now, take another deep breath, close your eyes, hold your white stone in your hand, and just feel the loving energy of this blank canvas in your hand. And see this white stone in your mind's eye as a symbol of new life, of freedom, of a clean slate, a blank canvas that is yours to write on right now. That's a new possibility. See this little white stone in your hand as a symbol of infinite possibility. So in this moment, as you're open, as you're available, as you're ready and willing, what aspect of your divine nature is seeking to express more fully in this new year? What is bubbling forth for you to claim and express and to be in 2018? What is alive in you that wants to express more fully this year? And as you hold your white stone, just begin to reflect upon a new name. And just let it come to you easily. There's no struggle. Just allow. And how your wisdom will show up. It might be just a thought or an idea. Just know there's no need to try and make anything happen. Just allow. Give yourself permission to know that you have a new quality, a new name. Some people write the word peace or love or light or presence. Perhaps there's a new career or a new title or a new way of being that is pressing out to express you. Whatever name comes to you, I encourage you to go with it. And when it comes, just use your little pencil and just write it on your white stone. And whatever comes to you, I strongly encourage you to go with it. It might not make sense right now. Just go with it. It might be an image. It might not be a word. Just trust yourself. Trust your wisdom. Other examples might be grateful or abundance or beloved one or winged one or whatever is your sacred name, allow it to come. And if for some reason nothing's coming right now, it's fine. Just allow. It's okay. It might come to you this afternoon when you're driving in your car. It might come to you before you go to bed tonight. We're just creating the space right now. Just write your new name on your stone as it bubbles up into your awareness. Remember, allow it to be easy. And as a name comes to you, please just continue to stay still and allow a deeper understanding to unfold by asking your wisdom if there are any steps to take at this time. Now that my name has been revealed, are there any steps for me to take right now? What's bubbling up could be an affirmation of what you already know, or something could be just a complete surprise. Just allow. And as we receive our new name, we give thanks. We allow a thankfulness to flow forth from us as we receive it. For along with receiving our new name comes the power and the wisdom to achieve our heart's desire, to answer its expression. So whatever bubbled up, know you are way more than enough to express it fully this year. This is our new name. We see it, we claim it. We are consciously on the path to gaining greater insights and awareness and mark a new beginning in our lives. every one of us has something beautiful to be brought forth that is uniquely us. All right, so I invite you to carry this white stone as a reminder of what you are bringing forth, of the yes that you are to answering that awareness and claiming. Keep it in your pocket, your car, your purse. Keep it in an obvious spot where you can see it every single day and remember you're saying yes to your calling. You are saying yes to the greatest expression that you are on this point of your journey. Take a deep breath. We give thanks, and so it is. Okay, and so there's one more piece to this ritual. There's one more piece. So hold your inner space. So when you walked in this morning, the ushers gave you a half sheet of paper and an envelope. If anyone does not have a half sheet of paper and an envelope and something to write with, please just raise your hand and the ushers will come and support you. Okay. So just stay in your heart space. Take a deep breath once again. Has everybody got what they need? Okay. All right. So take a deep breath. Before you start writing, just take a deep breath. And what you're going to do is you are going to write a letter to yourself from your new name. So if your new name is Infinite Abundance, how it would look is, Dear Infinite Abundance, you are amazing. You are way more than enough. You are fully expressing the full magnificence of all that you are this year. I think you get the drift. Just allow your wisdom, your new name, to write a letter to you. And if you heard of any next steps earlier, allow those to flow into your awareness. What does your new name have to say to you? So after completing your letter, please put it in the envelope that came with it and write your name and address clearly on the outside of the envelope as the delivery and the return address. Write your name and address clearly on the outside of the envelope as the delivery and the return address. So what you will do with your letter is, as the offering bag is passed, there will be a basket that follows the offering bag. Just place your envelope with your name as the delivery and return address, your name and address. Place it in one of those baskets. And just know that this letter will come to you at the most perfect time in 2018. So let's affirm together. Let's say this together. I say yes to shining my light and expressing my true, magnificent nature. Okay, take a deep breath. And so it is. Amen. Yes.